Matt Bradley, star of The Deadliest Catch, reveals how he helps the still suffering addict find their way to a different way of life on Unpause Your Life. Star of The Deadliest Catch, Matt Bradley, was the featured guest on Unpause Your Life with host Dr. Cali Estes, talking about how he helps the still suffering addict find their way to a different way of life. On a recent episode of Unpause Your Life with Dr. Cali Estes, Matt Bradley, star of The Deadliest Catch, discussed how to help the still suffering addict find their way to a different way of life. Bradley also wrote the powerful foreword to Estes' dramatic book, I Married a Junkie. According to Bradley, for an addict, everything goes out the window. Bradley said, when you're using, you're not thinking, I'm going to get arrested. You're not thinking, we're going to get caught. And you're not thinking, Child Protective Services is going to step in and take the kids. You're not thinking about any of that. All you're thinking is that you want to get high and you don't want to get sick, and that's it. When host Dr. Cali Estes asked, this is the interesting thing, and a lot of our listeners will probably think, here's this guy who has the dream job. A lot of people want to do what you do after they've watched the show and you're on TV, and here you are doing drugs. You can have everything. You've got a beautiful wife, wonderful kids, great house, awesome job. You're on television and you're still getting high? Estes continued, drugs don't stop. They cross every boundary, no matter who you are, what you do, or what you have. So what would you tell somebody who's 19, 20, 21, 25 who is shooting dope? What do you say to them now? Bradley answered, the minute I get loaded, everything I own is worth about $20. It all quickly disappears. Making poor decisions to pick up again. The minute I picked up drugs, all my decisions are removed from me. I no longer had a choice, and I really believe that. And if you're in the age bracket of 19 to 25 years old and you're thinking today that you want to stop today, you want to quit today, you want to change your life, it's possible for any of us. There's a lot of us that get clean. We stay clean. During the interview, Dr. Estes asked, now you're getting into this space of helping people. Tell me what you're doing in that area. How are you starting to help people in recovery and people getting into recovery? Bradley shared, explaining, I feel like I can carry a pretty powerful message. I have a home group, I have a sponsor, I work my steps. Every time I go to fish, I get to come home and reinvent my recovery. Right? I've been on bowling leagues and softball teams, and I've done all kinds of different stuff with my recovery, and I've always found somebody that I thought had some potential. And so I walk them through the 12 steps, I work with them, and I help get them to meetings. And then when it's time for me to go fish, I drop them off onto my sponsor or make sure that they have good contact information. In case there are trials and tribulations or even a good day that they need to share it with somebody if I'm not available. Bradley went on to explain, I also do different things today. One of them is a volunteer on the truck. The truck goes to the soup kitchen at 3 or 4 different locations here in Washington. And we help the homeless with laundry. The wash truck pulls a 5th-wheel trailer, and there are a couple of showers for the men and a couple of showers for the women on it, and they get their clothes cleaned. And then in that process, I try to talk these homeless folks into a better way of life. I explain that I've been in their shoes, and I explain I've got some stuff today, but I do, and I've worked for it. Then I help them get detoxed and bring them down to the Salvation Army, which has a 6-month treatment facility. Matt Bradley attends 12-step meetings regularly. Matt also co-owns Sky Vapor, Sky Distribution, and Northwest's finest e-liquid. The interview concluded with Bradley saying, I help lots of addicts find their first meeting, help them find their way into a treatment facility. If you need help, find me on Facebook. I try to answer everybody's questions. I have a lot of resources at my fingertips. If I can't help you, I know 3 great men right now that would be more than willing to help you. To listen to the full interview on Unpause Your Life, visit https://unpauseyourlife.com/Matt Bradley Deadliest Catch/ to connect with Matt Bradley. Please visit https://www.facebook.com/Matt Bradley on you/ to learn more or get your copy of Dr. Cali Estes' book with the foreword by Matt Bradley. Go to https://imareadajunkie.com/